Well, hello everybody. I'm going to do a quick video today on reloading this 338 or the 30 belted Newton. I've had a lot of questions from Colt, and so I was going to just do a quick video here on the dies and stuff that I have. He was asking questions about it, so hopefully other watchers will get some useful information out of this. So I'm going to flip the camera in and just go through the dies, and I'll just go through the process I have. So pardon my reloader, I'm such a mess. I got to stop reloading one of these days and start cleaning up. But anyway, so this is just a standard loading die. Probably can't get it in focus good enough, but this is labeled on the top of the die 30 belted Newton, and it's just a standard old die. There's nothing too fancy about it. What I find interesting about this setup is this bullet seating die. See how the window is open in it? I'll get the camera set up so you guys can see it. But this came with the rifle, and find it very interesting. Probably, if the truth be known, sizing, you could use a 308, 30-06, any of the 30 caliber dies, and it'd work just fine. This would come with a gun, so this is what I decided to use. So I'll show you, I'm kind of a caveman on this deal. Okay, so this is what I got. Here's my loading block. I've sized and primed all of these. And this actually was brand new 338 Win Mag brass. I have some of the once fired stuff, but this is kind of the batch I'm working on right now. And I literally just have a paper bowl, plastic spoon, and my deal and scale. And I just literally just dish every one of those up. So I am normally not this much of a caveman. I'm using 4831 powder. I got this kind of on a yard sale thing. So I got it really cheap. I didn't have a load. I've loaded 264s with 4831, but it's not kind of my go-to powder. And I had loading data for this with the 4831, so I thought, well, shoot, this is a good place to use it. You know, you guys have heard me say before with this Seiko, I'm not going to shoot this gun to death. It's going to be my hunting gun. I'm going to shoot it a couple times a year before hunting season, and take it hunting. I'm going to load a couple rounds, or you know, when I get all done here, I may have 200 rounds loaded. If things go good, that might last me 20 years. So just trickle it in. Like I say, this is kind of the caveman deal here, and I'm used to progressive loaders going fast with ball ammo, but with this old kid, I just take my time. You know, my 264 is the same way. I'm using Reloader 22 powder, and got her balanced out there good. This powder is so coarse, I mean, I think literally you weigh it almost to each grain of powder, but there we go. Got her balanced out good. What's interesting about this powder is it's so coarse it doesn't even flow through the funnel very good. If I pour it real slow like that, and then I'll just kind of tap. But hopefully you guys can see that. That case is almost to the point of compressing the powder. So I'm trying to set this up. Hopefully you guys can see it well. But see the bullet in that cutaway bullet seating die? I think it's very interesting. So there's one that's seated. So there's the finished product. Hope you guys can see the cantilever is sticking way out, and I think I did this one of the other videos. That bullet is seated so long, it is barely to the bottom of the neck, and my thought is a neck tension. I could load this actually further out, but I would lose neck tension. You know, if the base of the bullet is only sticking in there so far, you're not getting any neck tension. So I think I showed you guys this before, but I think it's worth talking about it again. So if you guys can kind of see where that cantilever is lining up, the base of that bullet is pretty much right where the shoulder begins. So if I went any longer, the bullet would be out so far that I'd lose that neck tension. So say I put it out to there, I'd only have half as much of the bullet in the neck. So as much as I love this gun, this old kid kicks. So I think that it is so important to have that to retain the bullet. It's interesting. I don't know if the magazine was modified when they did the Wildcat conversion on this. The magazine is super long. I mean, I got a 1/4 of an inch left on that. And the chamber's super long with some freebore. So maybe someday I'll play with some long bullets. You know, right now some of the popular stuff for the 308 is some of the like 225 grain ELDX. They're going crazy long, crazy heavy bullets. This gun would work in it, but I don't know if the twist would be right. That's another day's project. All right, so Colt, that video was for you. Please comment. I hope you see it. I hope that this video gets to some other people that are interested in some of these Wildcat stuff. You know, I think I said in one of the other videos, I am truly not interested in Wildcats, but this gun's been fun. It was. I love the old Seikos. I mean, like I say, this gun's old 1960s vintage. It's the fit and finish workmanship is outstanding. But I'd ask you guys to please take a minute and hit the subscribe button, hit the likes. The channel's seen some growth lately. I'm really excited about it. I was just telling my son, I just got home from work a little while ago. I'm really kind of pumped up about the YouTube thing. I hope you guys keep subscribing. My analytics tell me that I've got less than 10% of my views on my channel are by subscribed viewers. So anyway, talking about doing some more things. We've got a lot of exciting things coming up with summer's here, or when summer gets here, excuse me. It's still cold and windy today, but so hit the subscribe button and we'll try to keep things going. Thanks for watching.